personal testimony. Brother Earl and his wife Betty were in Lexington, where we lived at the time, visiting. This was some years back. And the Lord spoke to him. He said, "Get along, get away from everybody, go to your office and read." And so I did. I left them alone, Barbara, got away from them. And I got my Bible and sat down and said, "What am I going to read?" And I thought it was me deciding to read Revelation. So I opened up Revelation and said, "What am I going to read?" Well, I'll start in chapter 2. And it says, well, what is chapter 2, verse 1 in Revelation?
Unto the angel of the church of Ephesus write.
Now, the Spirit spoke to me right now. I haven't even read a whole verse. So these messages are not messages to churches. They're messages to pastors in these churches. They're messages to the messenger. And I was overwhelmed, and I thought, John said, "Try the spirits." So I'm going to try this one because I knew this. You know what? I'm going to show you English and Greek again real quick. Here's you. Forget masculine, it's not that. This is singular and plural. You can't tell the difference in English whether I'm talking about you or whether I'm talking about you. But you sure can in Greek. This is the you singular. This is the you plural. I mean, come close to looking alike. I want to get my Greek Bible out. And I want to see if this is the Spirit talking to me. And every one of those yous is singular. God is talking through His Son to these pastors. And if you read those messages as messages to one man, it's put terror of the Lord in me. Because I saw time after time in Revelation chapter 2 and 3, Jesus was holding that messenger of that assembly personally accountable for their behavior and the spirit of the place. Wow. And read them in that light. And I say that, I'm going to point out something else. Let me add the rest of the story that gives glory to absolutely nobody but God. If you leave my second or third year in Greek at seminary, the final exam was to pick one of the larger books in the New Testament and know everything. The final exam was for me sitting one-on-one with the professor in his office and him deciding where I would read and him deciding which verbs I had to know and the whole thing. And I chose Revelation for whatever reason. I think I chose Revelation because John was a fisherman and his vocabulary is very easy. But anyway, I chose it. And I knew everything when I walked in there that a person at that level of Greek should be expected to know. I knew it all. I knew every verb. I could break it down to the smallest pieces. I knew every pronoun, every participle, all of it. But it took the Holy Ghost to tell me to sit down and read the Bible and then tell me the truth. Greek reveals nothing about God. The Spirit reveals all truth. God can use the Greek to convince us He's talking to us, but if He doesn't do the talking, the Greek tells us nothing. That's why I want to give Him all the glory for whatever right thing I've said, because He's the source of every right and good and true thing. Not Greek, not Hebrew, not me, not you, nobody. God gets the glory. Amen. Amen. Amen.